Welcome back to the channel. All right, that's right. We're going to take 2 champions to rank 4 and an additional one to rank 3. Level event is also on, and we are going to absolutely crush it. I want to get these in before AQ starts. It's going to start in an hour and 15 minutes. I'm really sorry. That's not my fault. Do not blame me for it starting. But because of that, I want to get this prestige up so it's calculated for the full week. I could not be more excited about this. There will be, I'll put one fight at the very end of the final champion. And then the other champions, let's just say there's a chance you might see them in some upcoming streams. Let's just go ahead and do that. Some fun things. I always like to kind of provide some clues as to what we're doing. So here we go. I could not be more excited about this. I recently finished 7.4. We did that live on stream. It was really, really fun. And then I've did the opening and also have the opening video out. So hopefully you've had a chance to check those out. Let's go and start with the rank 3. You know, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this. Prestige is still something I take into account because I'm an alliance. I think we're actually in the top 10 somehow now, despite not being like an AQ chasing an alliance. But there we are. I think a lot of that's because so many of us got these challenges done early. But I want to have fun. This game is supposed to be fun. I want to have fun. I like Miles Morales. And that's right, I'm calling him Miles. All right, we're going to take him up. Right now, I've got all of these, I've got all of this tier 5 science class catalysts. I'm going to save that generic because I always like to just instant rank 3 in case I just feel like I need to or want to. I like to have my alliance planners have that on. So let's go ahead and take up Miles right now. We're going to go ahead and use these resources. I need to use them. I could not be more excited about having him, right? Like, I think we've seen Xander has shown us the way here with Miles, how good, how great he can be. With Battlegrounds showing up, I think he's going to have a use. I like all the damage he can put out. I think I have him at like 660 or 680 just naturally. So I am pumped up on that. So there we go. Miles is all ranked up, maxed out at rank 3 there. Not going to rank 4, not going to accidentally press that button. Not right now anyway, but I do like him. Let's go ahead and check out that SIG ability. Yeah, I got him at 60. That's fine. That's fine. I think it's the Spider-Ham synergy. You can always bring that in there to increase that. Maybe we'll get a video out on him someday, but I'm just going to work him into more streams and things like that. I'm very, very excited about this champion. Now, whew, I hope I'm not spoiling anything. The awards opening video was really good. Let's go ahead and check this out. I do have the 3 to 4 gem that I got was Cosmic, and I'm going to take a second here to talk about this. I got Cosmic, and I had not realized Cosmic was the one I least wanted. Not because I don't have good options. I have great options. I mean, look at this, right? The rank 2s end at Venom, actually. So all of them are worthy, except for the champion. You know. But all of them are great. They are worthy, especially if you're not considering taking Prestige into account. In fact, Cersei, Captain Marvel movie, great, totally worthy. And if you like some of these other champions, totally go for it. I get it. I respect it. I'm the one whose tagline on my channel is the art of taking fun seriously, right? Surfer, I almost don't even consider him to be part of the game. When I talk about like the top prestige from my current way of viewing it, it's Hercules, it's Omega Sentinel, it's Overseer, it's Nimrod. I just don't include Ragthor and Surfer because right now I don't want to even consider that as an option. But I do need to consider prestige. And so that immediately came down to me for Hercules and Null. And I love Hercules. Like I was in the CCP when he came out. I got out 2 videos on him. I was talking about how like I felt like this guy was like talking to me. He was making dad jokes before he was a dad. He's big, he's goofy. He's honestly one of the best champions in the game. He doesn't need a synergy to do that in any way, shape, or form. You can run him with the recoil tree, without the recoil tree. And then if you run him with it, he actually heals up, which provides even more utility to his immortality, which is amazing on its own. But then you can actually heal up in the next fight. He's insane. He's ridiculous. He's also played out in a bit of a way, right? I love him. It's just I feel like I can't go anywhere without seeing him. He's constantly being shoved in my face by advertisements and videos and things like that. He's also banned in like almost half the wars. I looked at like our 4 Loki logs. I looked at some of the SSX. I talked to the SSX guys and their leadership, NXS too. And they're like, yeah, I mean, Hercules is often banned. I thought about maybe for the upcoming tactic, not even this season, but the one following, with his miss mechanic. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool because he's, you know, he can handle miss, which is part of why he's so amazing. But that's probably even more reason to ban him. I will eventually take him up, but today is not the day. Today is not the day for that, my friends. Today is the day. I'm going with my heart on this one. I do think he is amazing. I've gotten out 2 videos on him. If you are interested in seeing Null gameplay, one is I did questing, one I did long form content. He is amazing. He is outrageous. He is well worth the SIG stones, which we will be taking him to SIG 200 today. And I'm just gonna do this. I feel like this cosmic gem, it's almost like a gift, right? I got it from beating content. Oh man, we're gonna have to use some of these science ISO. I got it from beating content, and I don't know if it would have swayed me the other way, because you know it's almost impossible to answer a hypothetical in that way. You don't know exactly what it's like to be in that scenario. But maybe if I had, you know, this was from like spring cleaning and I had purchased this gem, I would feel a little bit differently, and I would do, I think, the very practical decision, which I think is to take up Hercules. And, you know, if you asked me, if you came to me, which is, this is the most common question as a YouTuber that we get, is who should I rank up? Should I rank up this champion? Should I rank up that champion? I would hopefully say, if I'm remembering what I should say, is, you know, do you enjoy one more than the other? Does one solve or fill a hole in your roster that otherwise, you know, isn't there? Is there a certain fight that you're struggling with that you really want this champion for? They'll help you save items or get through it at all. In which case, go with them. Otherwise, you know, you got to do what feels right. And I just love Null. I do not think he is as good of a champion as Hercules. I think Hercules, in my rankings videos, he is in that pre 12.0 switch because he's that almost broken, right? Let's just go ahead and use that word. They're not going to nerf him. You better not ever nerf him. Bam. But I just love Null. I love so much of what he does, and he's also incredibly unique. Like I said, I have these 2 videos. I will link them in the description. He is awesome. He's amazing. He's got this uniqueness on how he handles armor and how he turns that against a champion, which I really enjoy. The ability he does go unblockable for small stints. He has an unstoppable. He heals up. He's another champion that is great without the recoil tree, but if you run it with him, oh my goodness gracious. He even has some nice synergies with champions that I frequently use, like Anti-Venom, who often comes along with Miguel. We almost never see him banned in war. We'll see. I might get to use him in next war. I might not. I mean, that's always up to the map that's placed in front of us. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll. And like I said, though, I'm gonna do everything I can to get him in some streams so you guys can check him out. Check out my videos. I just could not be more excited about it. Let's go ahead and take him to SIG 200, and we can even talk about his SIG a little bit. Often the other question, we get asked a lot of questions as YouTubers. One is, the most common one is, who should I rank up? The next most common is, does this champion need to be awakened? Does Null need to be awakened? No, he absolutely does not. It is really helpful though in getting his ramp going. And also I want to show you this part, because this is part of what I also really like and why I think he's so well situated for the future as we move on. Is the future of the game is this part where while corruption is active, the opponent has a 50% health or less. They would gain when they would gain a regeneration effect. Notice it says effect, not buff. It's going to get replaced with a degen debuff. And then also, which I love, that's all the way up to 50%, so that's pretty darn good, right? And then the Lord of Darkness always active 40% degeneration resistance. It actually came up for me while on stream the other day. I hadn't even really noticed it, but I got a degen on me and he just handled it like an absolute champ. So I love him. I could not be more excited. I might even get out a rank 4 video on him now that I'm talking it through. But in the meantime, check out those other 2. If you have any questions on Null, they will answer them for you. If not, hit me up in the comment section or ask to join my Discord server, and we'll get that stuff sorted for you. So pumped up on this one. I'm so pumped up. I'm glad I went Null. There was a part of me that was like, am I going to regret not taking Hercules? And right now, I have literally 0 regrets. All right, now let's move on. We've got one final champion. I don't need a gem for them. I can just do whatever I want. And I have to say, I really thought about Professor X. I've already got him at SIG 200. And I also thought about Tigra. I really did. I thought about Tigra for a long time. I'm getting a lot better with her. I think she's very helpful. with this unstoppable armor tactic that we have in war because of the way her neutralize works. She's awesome. We're seeing it. I'm not a great Tigra player. In fact, I think I'm barely good. But the thing is, you can play her very basically and do tremendous things with her. We're seeing that, and this last war season, I think, really proved that. But I talked to my BG leaders. I have been able to stay in 4 Loki, and a lot of you, thanks for those positive comments. We're like, no, we hope you stay in 4 Loki. We hope you're able to keep doing war videos. And I talked to them like, look, guys, a lot of times on weekends, I just can't, and I feel horribly about it. But it's the way my life is, way I've structured my life. And they're like, look, we can move you to another BG. They're going to be able to accommodate your time schedule. I'm so grateful to PWF and Mr. Clown for helping accommodate as best they can. Hopefully it goes well. And they're like, dude, we never assigned Tigra. And they kicked butt last season, and they never assigned a single Tigra. So we're not going Tigra. We're not going Professor X. I love Doom, but it's not the time. It's not the time. And so it came down for me to 2 champions. It came down to 2 champions. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you know it's been over 6 months now. I've been like screaming. I like this joke, and K-Dog, you caught on to it. I've been going to every mountaintop I can and screaming, Nimrod is amazing. Nimrod is amazing. He's not just great for mutants. He handles healing. He handles prowess. They ramp him up. You're going to see him destroying things. I think I got out 4 videos on him. I don't believe I've gotten out 4 videos on a champion since Cosmic Ghost Rider came along, and I was trying to tell everyone, do not be scared of Dex. It's okay. It's okay. And I've even taken Nimrod to Sig 100. I'm already even doubting myself right now. I was really certain on this decision. But it's not Nimrod's day. It's not Nimrod's day. He is incredible. And I'm starting to see all these videos of the rank 4 Sig 200s. He is amazing. He is awesome. I'm so happy that the community has really caught on and is taking in places I didn't even imagine. So I'm so pumped up on that, but it's time. It's time. I wanted Omega Sentinel to beat out Hercules, and she didn't. But she's in the game now, and she's great. I don't know if she's going to be, I don't think she's going to be pre 12.0 Switch tier. I really don't. I think she's probably going to end up in the top shelf in my rankings. It's funny, we're using Hercules as ISO to rank up. Take that, Hercules. This is the most anti-Hercules video you've ever seen, while also still saying he is amazing. She's great. I think her ceiling is to be in the top shelf, which is the top rankings in my video, rankings video, or potentially in super premium, which is just below. I mean, that's got champions like King Groot. I mean, these are amazing, amazing champions that you want to rank up, that you want to take into war, that you want to take in to very, very tough content. I think we might see her in war. I don't know. My battleground actually has 4 rank 4 Sig 200 Omega Sentinels, which did have me have a little bit of hesitation on this because it seems like we've got that one covered. But at the same time, when you've got a great champion like this, who doesn't seem like they're going to get banned, who has a miss mechanic that we know is becoming more and more prevalent in this game, I don't enjoy fighting missed champions. It's just one more thing that I have to think of. So if I have someone who's handling it, I really enjoy that. That's part of why I like Professor X, but this isn't supposed to be about Professor X. Also, in the limited amount of playing her that I have done, I actually took a boss fight, an Act 7.4 boss fight. I was laying in bed and I used a rank 2 Omega Sentinel with very little idea on how to play her, and she destroyed him. She destroyed him. And so I feel like you almost don't even, I don't know, almost isn't the right word. You do not need to play her at her quote unquote max to get the maximum out of here. We are going to actually use these. In fact, I'm beginning to think that might be a bit of a way to get in trouble, is to take a tough fight that requires some of her utility and then try to get all of her debuffs. I'm thinking that might not be the way to go, because it feels like she has plenty of damage without it. And so you can just focus on it. I am definitely going to get out a rank 4 video on her. Let's go ahead and get the 6 stones, because I want to take her all the way to Sig 200. Let's go ahead and claim them. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna have, no, I shouldn't have any in the stash, so that feels good too, to utilize all of them. So let's go ahead and take her all the way up. And then we'll talk about her SIG ability. We'll put a fight, I'll do some sort of gameplay here at the end of this so you can just see the ridiculousness, which is a rank 4, look at that, 2400, I love it. A rank 4 Omega Sentinel. Whew. I can't stand these videos. I'm actually asking for them to give us the ability to turn that off. I don't want to see it. To me, like, no offense to NASCAR or minor league baseball, but I don't want to see this on my champion screen. I just don't. I cannot stand it. If you also don't like it, please write to Kabam and tell them how badly you want that turned off. Anyways, back to why we're here. So taking her 200, her prestige is amazing. For me, she is the, she is the 3rd highest prestige champion in the game. And then with her signature ability there, that passive energy resistance can get exceptionally high. I still currently think I would probably be using Guardian if I really needed this energy resistance, or maybe even War Machine, who I don't have ranked up, but maybe I will. And then for this is the big one. This is, for me, this is not the same as Miguel's, but I feel like there's a similar purpose to it, where anytime you have something that's important to a champion, so for each armor up that's consumed by a special attack, there's a 50% chance for Omega Sentinel to gain a new armor. So with the amount of armor up she can get for those being consumed, and then have a 50% chance to kind of just get them back, that makes me feel really good about accessing a lot of her utility and the safety that comes along with her. So this SIG was well worth investing in. It's very similar to Null's, where, especially if you're maxing them out, I think it makes a lot of sense. The prestige is high. I'm pumped up. I will put a piece of gameplay here at the end of this video, just so we can get a little taste of like the absurdity which she is. And then we will definitely be getting out some rank 4 content on Omega Sentinel. And then for anyone who's interested, this is now the prestige on my account. I have no idea why Spider-Man is still showing up. Maybe it's got to do with my masteries, because he is not the highest prestige. It should be Omega Sentinel, Null, Miguel, and then Shang-Chi. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think, who you've taken up. I know so many of us have gotten to take up rank 4 champions now, and we're seeing like a huge diversity of them. It is awesome. It is cool. Let me know if you think, you're like, dude, you are nuts. You should have done Hercules, or you should have done Nimrod. I'm really curious to hear. I love that conversation. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching all the 7.4 streams. This is like when and how this game can be so much fun. I hope you're having a blast playing it too. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. All right, I said I wasn't going to include Null, but I am. And honestly, I might have to get a rank 4 video out on this guy. All right, so we're going to check this out. This was March's EQ, but there's a lot in here. None of it really matters except for it was the EQ. So he does have fury buffs, okay, that are coming from charging him up over the course. So there's 10 of them. So that is amping his damage a lot. But also, whenever we knock her down, she's going to go debuff immune, meaning we're going to lose all of those armor breaks, which are a big source of Null's damage. But here's what I want to show you, okay, is watch this. And remember I was talking about the SIG ability and why I really liked it for the healing. So watch this. Here we go. He's going to come in here. I've got corruption on. She's going to get a heal. And then watch what happens to it as we cross 50%. Look, she's healing. She's healing. No, thank you. Now have a degeneration. She tries to get another heal. We give her another degen. We are able to stack a little bit of the armor breaks and like just absolutely crushing her. I've played him live on stream the day the new EQ of April went live. Absolutely just crushed stuff. I believe I will actually be getting a rank 4 video out on him. I love that SIG ability. It is worth putting 6 stones. Yes, I often run Despair. All those armor breaks can help you out with healing, but then once you get it to that 50% and you're giving a degen instead, I am so happy I ranked him. I am so happy I ranked him. Now, I want to show you this fight, which is just insane, just absolutely insane, right? We got the special burst lockdown. Thanks for the knockdown. Lots of stuff here, right? She's gonna get in prowess. Betsy, when you shrug debuff, she gets her prowess. It's gonna make her hit really hard. What I wanted you to notice there is that she has 267,000 health. This defender has 267,000 health. So we're gonna be medium to get our debuffs on here. And when you don't need a certain debuff, I think this is a great way to play her, being a Mega Sentinel. This is outrageous. Remember, 267,000 health. So we're coming in here, we're gonna get all of our debuffs on, all our personal debuffs, right? And then we're using the heavy there. And then now we are gonna throw our SP2. Look at how much health she has when we throw this. She's at 86% health. Look at few hits I actually do now. And she is going to die. These plasmas, yes, her prowess there are helping get us more plasma. But the point of this is just how much damage a Mega Sentinel can dish out against the champion. This was just a very, very simple fight. I will definitely be getting a rank 4 video out on her. We've got her heal blocked. We've got the cowardice on. If she was a miss champion, she wouldn't have been able to miss. I didn't even hit her anymore. I wasn't even worried that she could not or wouldn't throw her specials because the plasma damage was that big. And also, the more I am playing a Mega Sentinel, the more I believe in a matchup where you truly need like her miss counter or cowardice, I guess, or the heal block, you can really just pay attention to that. She has plenty of damage. And then all those armor ups that have a nice chance to get refreshed, like we talked about, you're gonna get them back up there. I've played her plenty of times now, and that auto block is coming in and saving my bacon, which has just been awesome. I could not be happier with my 2 rank ups in a game with so many amazing options. I'm glad I was able to get champions I really enjoy playing, also that seem very effective and also have high prestige. I feel very, very fortunate for that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get those out. I'm probably gonna get some Betsy gameplay out too, so I'm pumped up. I hope all of your rank ups, 7.4, Karina, hope the whole thing's going great. This game can be fun when Kabam allows us to have a good time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.